Today I'll be having a look at Leomile's Nevermind album cover that was done by photographer John Baloy. I'll be specifically just looking at how he captured the essence of and the mood of this album cover. So, Sanbona, it's Mr. Media X, aka Art Papi, aka Imbandle Ngafihleki, multimedia artist and creative director. When we take a look at this album cover for Nevermind, yeah, I would strongly suggest you take a look at some of John Baloy's work. I got used to his work from just a lot of commercial work I saw him do, but he's very strong on the element of reframing black people in his portraiture, and always brings an element of fantasy, and there's always a magical element towards his work. So I strongly suggest you take a look at it. I mean, obviously there was a lot of styling and creative team that was involved with this album cover, but I think his work definitely pulled this one over, or yeah, got it across. Something really really strong on this album cover is how they've been able to essentially find one element and draw attention to it so much that it creates something intriguing and almost off center. And that's obviously the Sesotho hat that she's wearing. So I think a very strong thing here is it talks to there's a reinterpretation of something that's traditional, that's very true and honest to Leomile and her roots, and and who she is as well, as a Sotho person, and that comes through when you see the when you see this hat on the cover, where it's not usually this big, but it's reinterpreted, it's re-looked at. The tassels are extra big, the hat in it, so the tassels are extra long, the hat is it's extra big, and it's almost against this backdrop of her, where she is, and obviously naked, but in that nakedness she is there's an authenticity that she's obviously communicating about herself, and obviously in some weird way there's a homage to her culture and to her people, and I think that's what happened here. Like there's a heavenly essence that's captured in this album. The I didn't want to focus too much on the standard elements which you find here, which is obviously a beautiful portrait photography, but that's what John Baloyi does. But I think how the whole creative team came through with this is that they were able to take an African person and kind of reinterpret them to today, to today's I don't want to say energy, to today's outlook and energy, and essentially we get this beautiful work of art. So it's almost like she's not just presented as a person; she's presented as a work of art.